So it's very important that we do pass on our faith as best we can.
That's what Timothy is all about. Train a child in the way he should go. A child is the own child apart.
Trying to stick back to
Okay, the
the
text.
substance of the thing.
All right.
Trying to, the word you used a minute ago, try to keep it pure.
Yes.
Well, my dad was the youngest of 8 children, and they grew up, their mother died when my dad was 5, and they grew up just floating around the community, so to speak, and only one of those, as far as I know, ever attended church in their adult life. That was one of my uncles. So they weren't taught as children, and so they didn't receive the message. Even though it was in the community, people in the community were Christians, but for some reason, that family did not get it.
Or didn't accept it. I know my mother died when I was 5 also, and the 3 of us tend to go. I'm not clear. Well, I do know. My stepmother's family was very religious and took us to church, and they were stewards. They were good stewards. And I think that's why we have what we have at this point, maybe. Definitely, I credit him with that. So we are looking here at a young man who's trying really hard to maintain a church. And in Ephesus, actually, we've been there. They're fighting, I think, trying to, the picture on the cover is the church St. John's of Ephesus, and as you can see, it's not in great repair, but it's very, very old, and they're constantly trying to renovate it. It's still there. Parts of it have been redone across the centuries, but they were down to, I believe, 5 monks living there, and that's the case in many places where they're dwindling, even in the Holy Land. Which is sad. Okay, let's go on with our lesson here.
Where it says like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour, I would think that would mean gossip. You're just gossiping.
That almost sounds like today, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, unfortunately. But we won't get into that. That's sad as it is. Verse 10. Teacher's Manual wants us to know. Hope was a firm assurance grounded in Jesus Christ, a confident expectation, a fixed belief, a given. For to this end we toil and struggle because we have our hope set on the living God, who is the Savior of all people, especially of those who believe. Verse 11. These are the things you must insist on and teach. Timothy was almost certainly in his 30s when he received this letter from Paul, because Viola told me, and it's true, I'm sure, that Jewish men did not attain the status of teachers until they were 30. I wonder if they have a certain age where they stop, no?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I don't know either. These 6 things that we read, which are down at the bottom of verse 11 and 12, are so important that they are to be repeated frequently and commanded often. speech and conduct. Well, we're not gonna go into that. How do we become a mature Christian? I'm revising it from their question, which you don't wanna hear.
Back up a minute, Carol.
Okay,
Verse 10,
yes,
we have our hope set on the living God.
yes.
I wonder if that's a correct, good translation, because hope is kind of ambiguous. Just, that word kind of bothers me there.
Let me look here. Does anybody have a response to that?
If we don't have hope, what do we have?
Faith.
Question, what, faith, faith, hope, and love.
Yep, it says hope in
That's
here.
it. Faith, hope, and love, grace, peace, and joy.
Can hope be stretched to say confidence?
Pardon?
Could we translate hope as confidence?
I would think confidence or faith would be a better word than hope.
And we have faith, trust. Okay,
There
let's
is a
leave out-
Bible
Let's
verse.
leave out hope, faith, love. Faith, hope, and love, and the greatest of these is love. What if we leave hope out?
Does that make you feel better? I see what you're saying, and I've looked at it too.
I mean, I'm just asking, I'm thinking too.
I think hope is something that we need to look towards. I don't suppose any of us figured that we're done, but there's something that you need to hope for, or there's not much to look to.
The NIV translation is, well, maybe it helps, I'm reading. It starts with verse 9, actually. It says, "This is a trustworthy saying that deserves full acceptance." Parenthesis, "And for this we labor and strive," in the parenthesis, "that we have put our hope in the living God, who is the Savior of all men, especially of those who believe." Is that correct?
Yeah. What do you think? Read it one more time, please, Sal. If you don't mind. Read it one more time, please, if you don't mind. If you do mind, you tell me, forget it.
This is a trustworthy saying that deserves full acceptance. And for this we labor and strive, that we have put our hope in the living God, who is the Savior of all men, especially of those who believe.